What's up, everybody? Whoa, that's loud. What's up? I'm the Dead Cactus. And I think my microphone might be behaving a little strangely. Let's turn it down to 2 decibels. Okay. How do I sound right now? This looks pretty good. How about you guys? What if I go, "Oh!" Shout out Gooby for letting me know I was muted. I didn't even realize. Good thing we figured that out before I started talking about the movie. Would have been upsetting. Yes. Wow. Those are some easy settings. Yes, I went and saw the movie. I'm going to be talking about my thoughts of the movie while I play the game blind for the first time. Which apparently was the incorrect order to do those things in. But, here we are. So, I guess I'll just hop into it. I'll wait until some people start showing up in chat till I start talking about the movie. Okay, decades ago, every known star and habitable planet vanished, leaving only those who were on space stations or starships. This event became known as the Quiet Rapture. I already understand more than I learned from the movie. An issue that I will get into. With supplies dwindling and infrastructure crumbling, survivors are searching for any trace of natural resources in a universe of barren moons by the ghost light of vanished stars. Wow. I understand more. One such moon holds a strange anomaly, an ocean of blood. You are a convict, tasked with exploring this anomaly, in a makeshift submarine nicknamed the Iron Lung. Not designed for this depth. Well, that's different than the movie. So you will be welded inside, and the forward window will be closed. There is no time for training. If successful, you earn your freedom. Drink some water? I'll do you one better. This right here, this was gifted to me by Sparto Lord. Project Mango. BRCC, Black Rifle Energy. Veteran founded. Bubbly. I got it on my hand. Wow! That's a very aggressive mango taste. I got it on my keyboard and my hand. Now everything will be sticky. Glorious. Now I'll be hyper and talking about the movie. That is an aggressive taste. Wow. What's up, Deacon Paul? How's it going? Okay. Caleb, I've learned more than reading the start screen, from reading the start screen, than I did in the movie. Already.
Beginning your descent.
Okay.
Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by.
Okay. I can't move.
I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that. Approaching maximum depth. The hole's feeling it, but it's still holding
Am I
strong.
supposed to move?
Closing port hole shielding.
Am I supposed to be able to move yet?
We're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon.
I feel like, hang on, I feel like something is wrong. Let me restart the game.
You're on your own. Good.
Okay, well I can move now. But it also didn't let me quit the game, so it doesn't matter. That is a really high sensitivity. Oh, now I can quit the game. I see. Turn that down to 1. I'll just start it over. Well, you probably won't like my take on it then, Deacon.
Beginning your descent.
Okay. So I wasn't supposed to be able to move yet, I
Cruising
see.
depth in roughly 40 seconds.
Okay,
Stand
so I
by.
just listened this time.
I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that. Approaching maximum depth. The hull's feeling it, but it's still holding strong. Closing port hole shielding. We're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so refreshing and be careful. You're on your own. Good.
Much better. Okay. I recognize this from the movie. This is actually a really cool recreation. Do I have the speaker that they talked to me out of? Doesn't really seem like it. This is not an expedition. It is an execution. When they put you in here, they don't want you to return, and even if you do, and even if they keep their promises, hey, this was also in the movie. What freedom waits for you? A few dying ships in a sea of dead stars. If there is still hope, it lies beyond the veil. Hope in this void is as illusionary as the starlight. I will choose to breathe my last here at the bottom of the ocean, unseen, unheard, and uncontrolled. They will get their execution. I will get my freedom. So I'm realizing very quickly that I really should have played the game before watching the movie. Here's where you take your photos. Cool. This is the computer that I don't have access to. Excuse me. Alright, cool. Can I sit? Oh, B? Okay. 2 weeks ago, we conducted an exploration of Moon at 5 for the first time since the Quiet Rapture, leading to the discovery of a 4th blood ocean. A trench beneath the energy drink kicking in already. A trench beneath the ocean's surface has several points of interest. Your task is to photograph these points of interest with the SM-13's forward camera. Photos must be taken within 2 units of the specified position and 10 degrees of the specified angle. You can also use the camera to help with navigation. Only photos taken at the specified points of interest will be saved. Since you can't navigate by sight, pay attention to your coordinates and consult the map. The proximity indicators next to the sub-control will trigger if you're getting too close to an obstacle. Okay. That makes sense. And that stays there. Okay, that's different than the movie. But that's an understandable change. Okay, so that's still the same thing. So I've got like some tree type deals in front of me. I wish I could sit down. But no. Oh, where am I? 182, 116. Okay, oh, X 182, Y, okay, X 1. Can I plot out points on the map? No. But I'm like right here, so we need to go, maybe a little bit left, but we can probably just go straight up until about 200. Okay, so I am seeing that it would have been wise for me to have played the game before watching the movie. However, I don't think that you can make a movie with an expectation of every person having played game. How do I know my angle? It's just... Ah. Good enough. Depth. That's fine for now. Let's go over to... So my issue with the movie, I have a few issues. I think, let me say the good stuff first, actually. I think the acting was really good. That makes sense. It's fine. We won't hit it, I don't think. Yeah, I didn't think so. And we're just getting close, it'll be fine. Yeah, I was right. So I think the acting was good. I won't lie that at the beginning, I was like, this is just Markiplier. But very quickly, I was able to forget that Markiplier is like a YouTube man, right? That was pretty easy. So I think his acting was actually really good. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of surprised me. I think the acting was pretty good. I think the filming was also really good. It looked like good quality to me, to be honest. That is a hot nothing. Am I supposed to go lower? I can't go lower. What is A? A1... Oh, angle! I need to be at angle 33. Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright. Let's be at an angle of about 45 degree, well, let's actually go to an angle of 0 until we hit about 225, and then we'll go to an angle of about 45 degrees until we hit that. What did I say, 225? I think the acting and the filming were really good. The things that I did not like, I was very confused the entire time. Which, like I said, I think if I played the game first, I would be a little bit less confused, but I don't think you should have to play a game to watch a movie. Now, I think if I had not played the FNAF games, and I went to watch the FNAF movie, I would have a similar reaction. So, you could probably say the same thing about the FNAF movies. 378. You could probably say the same thing about the FNAF movie. And so you could say, well, this movie is only meant for fans, which that's fine, I guess. That's not necessarily an issue. I guess, in my mind, it wasn't... I didn't see it that way. I assumed this was a movie for anybody. That could have just been mistaken on my part. No, not that way. And I think captions would have helped me a lot as well if I were watching the movie with captions. Another one of my complaints was how much cursing was in the movie. As many of you know, I'm not a fan of cursing. I think it is quite silly. Go 303. I need to say these the other way around, so that way it makes sense. So 353. Oh, wait. X. Something's 350. Oh, yeah. Okay, 350. 300. Yeah, I just think there was too much swearing in the movie. I think when you are using... When you're using the F word all the time, I think it loses its meaning if it had one to begin with. But I was not a fan of that, personally. Oh, I'm there. Perfect. Let's go at an angle of about... let's see. What does this go to? 360, right? So, whatever 360 minus 45 would be... 315? That doesn't make sense. 60 minus 40 would be... Yeah, that's right, that's right. Okay. That should... fine. I take that back. Let's go a little bit sharper. Go about 305, maybe. Go a little bit sharper. Let's go at about... That'd be 70? Correct? Yes. But yeah, I guess those were my main things.
Oxygen notification.
I'm going too slow, but that's okay. Where are we? 300... No, 320, 300. 300. Wow, we've made no progress. We're trying to go to 259... Or... No, sorry, 400... 259. Did I say that right? No. $259 for. So I just need to look at this for this. What's up, Late Harmony? 9. Sharper. There we go. Not a big fan of whatever that noise is. Angle of 290. That is something. Oh, that's not 400, it's 406. I misread that. This angle. Okay, so generally the same thing. Okay. Possibly I'd like to go back out that way. That way seems easier, but faster. And probably this way. So let's get in an angle of about 160 or so. Probably go maybe 170 actually. I'll take 168. Try that. And then as soon as we start seeing something in front of us, we'll just hang that way. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna go to about a Y of... Probably start hitting like this more. I think. What are we on the Y chord? You're not clearing that. Okay, never mind. Ah, yes. Okay, see, I thought that might have... About had it. Pretty close. Okay. That's fine. I don't think we're gonna hit that. We want to be shooting for about 400, 325. Up a little bit. Might. Once we hit... I was worried about that. Oh, wait, we've gone too far. We need to go back. Okay. Now we should... Okay. We're not hitting that. Made me jump, I don't know. That's very possible, Jimmy. I don't know if y'all saw that. That steam pipe hissing made me jump. Can I repair that? Got a wrench around here? No? Okay. Where are we actually heading? We're heading for 560, 227. Where are we at on X? We can't be banking until we're about 425, which we are. And then, what did I say? 560, 277. Oh, no, I've got this. I'm good, I'm good. I'm not gonna lie, this game is a lot more fun than I thought it'd be, navigating the map without being able to see where you are on the map. I like using the XY coordinates. Although I keep forgetting what numbers. 560, 277. This is actually a really good angle we're on right now. I say as we pass 560, so we need to go more. Okay. Hello? That was a little scary. What angle do we have here? 43. Do I? I just was a little concerned. I see. No, I don't. 613, 197. Probably an angle of like 160 would get us there. Math majors would love this game. Well, I don't know. It's gone now. I didn't see it. Where did I say I was going? 613, 197. Okay, we need to bank a little bit. We're going a little bit too sharp. He's on the right of the photo. Didn't see it. Gone forever. Pretty good angle. Hello. Wait. Dang it, I keep passing it. Okay. Angle of 55. Okay, I will pay attention this time, guys. I photographed the complete skeleton and got an achievement. I don't see anything. Okay. Let's aim for, that would be, let's say 270-ish on Y. Let's say 760, 270. Yo, what's up, Lazy Doodles of Canada? How's it going? outside of my ship. May have miscalculated 270 a little bit. Let's try. No, I don't think I did. I'm confident. Okay. We will have to bank this way a little bit. Let's go for a degree of, let's try 70. Our end goal is 864 to 58. I said it. 78 didn't. Oh, 258. There. Okay. 58 and an angle of 209. Weird noises are happening. Is this the ship? It does appear to be so, actually. Maybe. That's kind of what I'm thinking. This is probably the ship. Maybe. The other Iron Lung. Can I download the black box data? Black box. Help. Download. Admin. Log in. Password. Okay, so that's useless. Just about as useless as it was in the movie. Let's go to yeah, let's go about up to 300. Wrong way. This way. Hit an angle of about like that. I'm shocked our oxygen hasn't gone down again yet, but I'm also not complaining. That's probably fine. 827 to 85. 827. That's fine. That's still fine. What is that? Is that a wall? I will actually look and see. I'm curious. What am I looking at? 787. A wall. Oh, okay. 787. 787. I think I can just turn... What's my... Yeah, that's fine. We can just go at an angle of, what is that, 270, if I remember? Go at an angle of 270, we'll be fine. 271 for safety, just to give... it's fine, it's fine. Yep, we're driving through it now. Scoot back down a little bit. Oh gosh! Excuse me. Who's out there? Alright, cool. I don't know what that is. That might be what I hit. No, I actually drove through that, apparently. Because I am... What? What? Doesn't even make sense. Okay, whatever. About 5:30, I guess. So confused. How did I get up here? I don't even understand what just happened. That's probably... 5:30 is probably pretty good. And now we just go straight up until... about... also about 5:30, actually. That was really confusing. I am gonna have to go back and watch that footage and try and figure out what the heck happened there. I swear that's not even close to where I was. No, it's fine. I think. Well, seeing as I got the achievement, crash into a wall, I'm going to assume I hit a wall. Wait, hang on. If I hit continue, will it put me back to where I saved? I didn't even think about that. Or did it already reset? Where am I? Ha ha ha! 300. That's fine. 814. We need to go over to 864. That's nice. I thought I'd lost all my progress. I'm at 300? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna watch this time when I leave this freaking tunnel and see what happened. I'm still so confused. $58. Fine. There's that weird noise again. Oh wait, I went too far. It was 209. Okay. Alright. Now let's go back up to 300. With a slight angle, because we can. Or actually, we only really need to go up to, like, the probably like 270, 280. That will go 280. And go 70. Okay. My coordinate on Y is 280. Let's pay attention to that. That's fine. It seems to not be very fine. Correct. .76 is my current Y coordinate. Okay, I'm going through the tunnel, 276. .70. Got me again, daggone it. 70. Still at 270. I was right! I freaking knew it. I jump. That was so confusing the first time. Okay, well that's fine. That just helps me. Okay. So now I'm at 355, which is fine. Puts me like right here. And we want to be at 580, I guess, because last time whatever I was at wasn't enough. Oh, we are at 580. Maybe let's try 585 then, I guess. Oh. Okay, never mind, I take it back. Let's go this way. Okay. I think that's just driving through the tunnel. Okay. We want to go up to 520 now. Excuse me. Hello. Don't mind me, sir. Big picture? Nothing. Uh... 620. Maybe next time there's something nearby, I'll try and take a photo. But still though, it takes it from the front of my ship, so I would have had to about face and then take a photo, and I feel like he would have been gone at that point. But now I can still look. Where are we going? 620. With an angle of 63. I see nothing odd here, just a skeleton. Alright. Let's set our course at 270 until we get to about 3... Shall we say 60? 360? And, yeah. 360 on the x-coordinate. Okay. It's gonna be a long drive. Did I say that right? Yeah. Maybe 370, not 360. Try it. Though I don't think that's going to be that much of a difference, to be honest with you. We're like right here. Pretty interesting game, I'll say that. I love the concept of having to, because like, if you guys were here for my Hollow Knight run, you would know that I don't like seeing where, or I don't like not seeing where I am on the map, but this gives me a way to find where I am on the map instead of just like if it was just this and it was just like you have no clue where you are, then I'd be like, alright, this is not cool. But the coordinate system gives me something, so I like that a lot actually.
Oxygen notification.
I figured that was coming. I'm not gonna lie. I was surprised it hadn't come sooner. We want to go... So I might run out of oxygen, so I'm going to put priority on that one and not that one. We want to try to go north until about 7:30. Oh, we're going through a tunnel right now, I think. That's fine. That explains why the movie had a fire. I was like, that fire was really random in the movie. That makes sense now. It's because there's a fire in the game. So I guess the movie was semi-accurate to the game. Well, I don't know. Because, like, I haven't been lifted back up out of the ocean of blood. That was a movie-only thing, I guess. Thanks, 7:30 on dot. And then where am I? Oh, well, that says 7:41 actually, but that's fine. And then 3:25. What did I say? 7:41. Then we'll set it like 7:80. Okay, a little bit sharper than that. A little bit sharper than that. B25. And an angle of 18. Another skeleton, I guess? I don't know what that is. That looks like maybe a rib cage. There's a face there. Angry eye, nose, frown. Okay. Let's go down until 6:55. 6:55. Before. The blood always there. I don't know if that's dripping from the pipe or the ceiling. I still couldn't tell. I watched it happen. And let's go west until 193. Really? Did I say that right? Dang, that's a long ways, bro. Saving progress. That's fine. I trust my map skills. I do not like that noise. What is in front of me, bro? I don't know, but it's freaky sounding. 180? Really? I mean, I guess I can go at a slight angle. Am I going crazy? What's going on here? Oh, I'm... This might be it. It's an anomaly. I cannot hit the anomaly. Had to test. You gotta try these things. You just gotta. What's up, Krobus? Oh, now I gotta take the photo again? Oh, you're kidding me. Ooh. Oh my gosh, why did you put me here? You are not clearing that on 650, bro. No plow just drove by. That kind of freaked me out. And there goes another one. How's it going, Krobus? It was what, 5? 576. My vision's going all quivery. There it is again. Okay, about face. Hello. To basically probably like degrees, maybe. Assuming. Hope this thing doesn't decide to invoke its wrath upon us. Yo, what the? 277? Where the heck am I now? Oh, to spit me back out at the beginning? 277. 635. 35 would be about... Yeah, it did. Okay, that's kind of optimal, actually. We need to aim for 700... 500. Or 500, 700. Whatever you wait. Pretty good angle. I think I'll have to readjust, but pretty good angle for the time being. So I guess you do get to photograph everything. I assumed I would run out of oxygen before that happened. I didn't know if it was tied to a timer or tied to in-game events, but it seems like it's tied to in-game events. Fair enough. There was a creature outside of my ship. We want to go due east until about... we can probably shoot for 600. I seem to be going a little crazy. No fires, are there?
Oxygen notification.
Okay, never mind, I'll keep going. Probably shoot about 595 instead of 600. Oh, hey, whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa, hey. That's not cool, man. We want to go up until about 780-ish. Probably rather quickly, seeing as that my thing is filling with blood that apparently rots your skin if the movie's anything to go by. Wow, that's raising quickly. I don't think I'll make it. What did I say? 780-ish? Wow, I don't think I'm gonna make it, actually. It's kind of unfortunate. What is that last thing a photograph of? Okay, let's go right until we go to 650, no, 675, my bad. Okay. 75, so... we want to go to... Oh, 675, I was correct. 828. Oh, we went a little bit ahead. What did I say? 828. Well, I'm glad my ship stopped filling with blood. What's the angle we're gonna need? 295. I'm gonna say 828. Okay. What did I say? 295. It'd be quicker to go. What is that? Oh gosh! Well, I was gonna say, what is that breathing, but I figured it out. No worries. So I'm assuming you can't get a photo of that last one. Presumably. Right? Oh. Huh. Interesting. Well, I don't feel like driving all the way back there, to be completely honest. But that was pretty interesting. Can I do anything here? Am I stun locked on this screen? It's fading. Finish the game. Cool. So, how many achievements? 2. Oh. What are they? Learn about SM8 and photograph the top right node. Dadgummit. Well, oh well. Okay. Did this help me understand the movie? Teeny bit, yes. Teeny bit. Not really, though. If I'm being honest. Still quite confused. I liked the game better than I liked the movie. I'll say that. I felt like my time was better spent playing the game than watching the movie. Not that it was a bad movie, per se. Yeah, I don't think I would qualify it as a bad movie, but I wouldn't say it was a good movie, either. Which will probably get me, like, annihilated online. My reasons for which are being... It was hard to understand. I understood nothing. Basically the entire movie. And I feel like it had a silly level of overabundance of cursing. Like, I think the F word was probably the most used word in the movie, if I had to guess. And that's silly. That just makes you sound unintelligent. So, those are my opinions. I think the acting was good, I think the filming was good. Wasn't a big fan of the rest of it. Anyway. That's my thoughts. So. The game... Well, I got the game on sale, so it was $4. So for a $4 game, I would give it a... Keep in mind, this is just what I played, because I'm not digging into the lore or anything. I will... Yes, I'm impressed about it, but I don't think that inherently makes it good. Personal enjoyment level? It kept me entertained, so I would give it like a... Probably like a 7 out of 10. I'd say this is like a 7 out of 10 game. It kept me entertained. There was nothing that happened that was boring. I enjoyed the plotting out the map. I think if I were to dig into it, I might enjoy it a little bit more, but personally, it just doesn't really hold my interest. I'd say like 7 out of 10. The movie, I don't know what I would rate that. Pretty low. Pretty low. Like I said, I think the acting was good. I think the filming was good. I didn't like the rest of it, personally. I would not watch a sequel, and I wouldn't watch the first one again. I'd rate the movie... probably like a 2. Maybe not quite a 2. Maybe a 3. I just... Like, one of my buddies, he said the only... he said the majority of the time I was watching the movie, I felt nothing. And I was generally the same. Like, it wasn't like... Like, there was never a time where I was like, well, this is a crappy movie. It was more just like I didn't feel anything about the movie. It was just a... I don't know. Not really, because the whole time I was confused. So I wasn't... Now, I did check my watch a few times, but that was just because I was trying to figure out how quickly I was going to figure out stuff. But even at the end of the movie, I didn't figure out stuff. And I don't care what people tell you online, they couldn't figure it out either. Because not only did they not move at the end of the movie, they didn't even move after the credits. They still sat there because they didn't know what happened either. Unless they were just awestruck. Oh, what a movie. Like, they didn't move. I was the first person to move, and I usually am one of the last people to get out of the theater. And I was one of the first people, if not the first person to move. We were all just like, every single one... Here, let me transcribe what my buddies and me said, because I did audio record it when we got out of the theater. Granted, it will take a second to transcribe it on my phone. But... Well, I guess everybody but me and my 3 buddies, because we were just like... We literally got out of the movie, and we were like, what just happened? Like, I understood so little. The only thing I did understand was that, like, Simon was a prisoner because he had been accused of blowing up something, but he didn't blow up something. His buddies blew up something, but his buddies were like, why wouldn't you blow this something up when you've killed more than all of us? And it's like, what does that mean? Okay. Yeah. I don't know. It was very confusing. Y'all let me know your opinion, but we were just all very confused. Tristan said he felt nothing. I don't remember what Caleb said. I don't remember what Preston said. I just was like, huh? So, anyway, I liked the game, though. The game was really cool. Yeah. Definitely liked the game way better than the movie. Definitely, definitely. So, yeah. Okay, well, it's gonna take a while to transcribe, so... I'm gonna head out. It's 8:49. I probably won't stream anything else tonight. I will probably start editing the video that I'm gonna make about me getting a world record in that Scooby-Doo game. I will probably... Gotcha. Yeah, we went and watched it last night. I will probably start working on that video. So. Alrighty. Well, I'm getting out of here. Tomorrow... evening, maybe. I might honestly try Minecraft ranked or ranked Minecraft, whatever it's called. Not because I'll be good, but just because I think it would be fun. So that is my plan as of now. How many Twitch viewers? One. Well, that's not enough to raid with. Alrighty, well, I'm out of here. I hope y'all enjoyed watching that. I enjoyed playing it, I'll say that. I was so interested in playing it, I didn't even tell any of the stories I meant to tell, so I still have to tell that story about Late Harmony. That's one of the... How many stories do I have to tell? Let me look at my notes. I have... Well, I don't even know what the third story is at this point. But I know what the first two are that I have wrote down. And you know what? I don't even know if I remember the story about Late Harmony at this point. Did I make a voice note about it? Well, that story's probably never going to be... Oh, I know which one it was now. Never mind. Yep. Alright. Well, I'm out. I'll see y'all later.